Hi everyone, Reverend Lunch Lady here, also known as Love Coach Macy, CEO of Big Happy Love Coaching and the creator of the SuperLOVED system, helping smart single women who want to have that meaningful love relationship get past their barriers so that love can show up. And every month starting now, I will be doing a live recipes for love reading with the Dead Old Ladies. And if you don't know this about me, I am blessed with the opportunity to read recipe cards. I go by Reverend Lunch Lady, and this is a magical way to access the universal love wisdom from the other side. I like to think of it like I'm connecting with the cafeteria of love and all of these dead old ladies who used to own these recipes. There's more to say about that. I mean, really thinking about these vintage recipes that have been passed along for ages with the drama and the connection and the love and the happiness that these foods brought, but also, the chaos, right? The jealousy and all the things. So there is a lot of magic that comes with these recipe readings. And I'm the only one who does this. And I'm so grateful to be gifted this gift. And so I want to share with you what I like to call, if you've ever done a tarot reading, there's a lot of different spreads, but for me, I call it the breakfast, lunch, and dinner reading, which is just picking 3 cards. And when I pick these 3 cards, then we get to receive the messages of those. And that kind of plays and reveals the energy and the possibilities and what we need to kind of consider with that in this month. So the first card that I picked was the Milwaukee glazed ham. Check that out. That beauty, the shiny beauty with these little pineapple chunks on it. And then another interesting side picture of the full ham. And what I'm getting with this, these meats often are representing those foundational things in our life. So when it comes to love and dating, what the dead old ladies were telling me is they're showing me that this is a time when we really are asked to slice away pieces that are no longer serving, that there is a opportunity to step into a new kind of space of being that, I like to call it the love consciousness. We are stepping into a new paradigm, and it's also in the love world. I mean, we've already seen it with the pandemic, with how it's changed the way we date, so many more people moving online. But if we're still holding on to these old ways, like the things like, oh, well, I have to meet someone organically, or if we're holding on to the old ways of the way our parents and our grandparents, hello, dead old ladies, were dating, then we are not in alignment with what is actually here. So they're asking us to slice away those old-fashioned ideas and really be present and whole in this moment. So you see the whole ham is right here. We're slicing these away. We're coming back to the wholeness of, okay, what is here? We have technology. We have all of these new ways of connecting. There's Clubhouse, there's Facebook, there's alumni events. There's all of these online circles that we can use to connect with new people. So the biggest thing is slicing away those old ideas of what it means to date and stepping into the new ways. And this doesn't mean that you never get to see someone in person. So the next card that I pulled was pecan pie. And look at this. This is handwritten. It actually says Harriet in the corner. So if any of you have ancestors, grandmother's great aunts are named Harriet, maybe your name's Harriet, I don't know, then take that as an extra special blessing, and know that with the pecan pie, this is really cool because what they're showing me here is there's just like a settling into, an inner reflection of holding that space and really getting to those tender places. And I'll tell you that when I do these readings, different things can often have, like pies can have almost a general theme, but this time it's not. Like right now, what I'm getting from this is a sense of that tenderness, that sweetness, that part of you that really is basically, it's like the point of creation of that desire. So in the lunch reading, so we did breakfast and this is lunch. This is really, honoring that deepest level of desire, that wish for the romantic love story, and just giving yourself, even right now, just being able to, I see the pie pan is like holding a space. It's like holding a boundary for you to be actually able to say, yes, that is my truth. Yes, that is what I love. That's what the pecan pie is. It's a sweetness, and it's so sweet. You know how sweet pecan pie is, and yet it has these nuts that are nourishing. So for you to be able to come into that deepest sweetness and say hello to that, like, oh yes, I do desire this love, and say hello, that's what nourishes your body. So that's an amazing card to have. And it's also acknowledging, at the bottom it says over, and then it has more on the other side. So there's like this place where they're actually, the dead old ladies are inviting us to stop, because on one hand, it's like honoring your love story, but on the other hand, it's stopping the sad story. So how many of you have been sort of dragging along this sort of like baby blanket of the sad story from past relationships that keeps you from actually having this space of hope and anticipation again? So stopping the sad story, stepping into saying hello to that deepest desire is the pecan pie of January. So the third card for January, which is, oh my gosh, I love this. It's funny because it's in a little plastic seal. And this is all from my deck that I call Betty. This is Betty, from Betty. And this one is green beans Chinese with sauce. What? Okay, so green beans Chinese with sauce. So there's a lot of things happening right now. So what they're showing me right now is there's a lot of things that we could easily go into, oh my God, the world's coming to an end. Things, how are we supposed to have happiness and fun in our life when 1 million people are dying and all of this drama is happening? This is a reminder that things aren't always as they appear. Green beans Chinese with sauce. It's like even saying that, it's like, does that even make sense? Green beans Chinese with sauce? Like, it's like healthy, and then it's like saucy, and there's like a kind of confusion energy that comes along with this. And yet, it comes in this like transparent protective cover that, when I see this, I see that they're really telling us to yield, slow down, be aware that there's magic happening underneath the surface. There are things happening that are beyond our wildest dreams. So when you have the desires that you have that are coming with you, what we also know is that you have the ability to have that desire. So it's really easy. We can get into some of the things where it's like the sad story of the pecan pie, the other side of the pecan pie, where we're like, oh, yeah, oh, it never works out for me. This is really asking our brains to just sort of shake up like a snow globe and say, okay, well, what else is possible here? What am I thinking this all is that it isn't, that if I could receive that would create a different reality? Like, where have you made the decision? Like, on one hand, in simple terms, I would look at this and go, green beans, those are healthy. But if you really look at it, it's like got all of this stuff all over it. And actually, it's not. There's like sugar and oils and oh my goodness, gelatin. I don't know. This is just a lot of confusion. So don't let yourself get taken away by the confusion. Really get to the place where it's like, okay, what if things aren't as they appear to be? What else is possible here? And play with being in the space of question and possibility to support you in having more of what you want in your life. So if you are watching this and it's the beginning of January, I am inviting you, and this will be available actually even after this, I am inviting you to join us in a 30-day adventure where we're going to do 30 days to nurture the super dream. And this is a daily experience where I'll be giving you a tip and tool each day. And part of that is, okay, well, what is it that I'd like to have more of in my life? What quality, what energy, what goals do I have? What heart dreams do I have? And I'm going to give you the proven practices so that you can bring that into reality. So I'll put the link below so that you can join us if you'd like to be a part of this awesome experience. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing these every month. And I'd love to hear from you about what it is that you would like to have as support in your love life, dating, relationships, all of those things. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you really